Okay, so I usually wait until 2 minutes past the scheduled start time, which is exactly where we're at, so you and I can get started. And I'm hoping that some other people will join us as we go along. All right, more Eldraine, and I hope we can do better than last time. What do you think? All right, so Cauldron of Eternity. I'm not real keen on this as our opening rare. No. Our uncommons are also similarly unexciting. Of them, I guess I like Sorcerer's Broom the best. Clearly that's a build around. So our initial picks are not terribly exciting. I'm looking at things like bread with butter and cheese. That sounds excellent. I go easy on the cheese and the butter these days. My metabolism ain't what it used to be, but it does sound really good. So the cards that I'm eyeing right now for as possible first picks are the Witching Well and Outmuscle. Okay, so those are the two that I'm seeing. What are the ones that you're seeing? I guess one could make an argument for the Sorcerer's Room, but as I say, that is a kind of a build around. Everything else being equal, I suspect I would go for maybe the Witching Well. But I feel like the Witching Well and the Outmuscle are pretty close in general power level. So the Cauldron, really? So I have never played with this card. I don't think I've even seen it in play. For each creature card in my graveyard. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like this would be hard to get real value out of. You need to have a minimum of two or three creatures in the graveyard. The effect is really strong, but I feel like by the time you can get it going, you've either won or lost. That's my feeling. So I agree that Outmuscle is a good first choice. As you heard me say, I was thinking it was either that or the Witching Well. I'm fine with Outmuscle as a first pick, at least in this pack. Yeah. If that's the case, listen, you remember what we took the magic mirror, and that was weird. I think Outmuscle is the more responsible choice here. We will go with that. Another righteousness. We could have had two of them. Lucky us. Order of Midnight is good. I feel like most of us are not as high on it as we were at the beginning, but I feel like it's still definitely solid. The Guide Mother, of course, is good. Not a whole lot else here that really grabs me. Yeah, I like the Order of Midnight. As I said, we may not be as high on it as we were, but I think we all still value it as a good card. Black and green is a perfectly good place to be as well. Really not seeing anything else here that that appeals to me. We could go for a mono green situation with the Acolyte, but yeah, I agree with that. If we end up in a food deck, this could be worthwhile. We have some okay white cards here. The Tome Raider is okay as well. Exactly. I'm willing to try it, and a 3/3 flyer for 5 is not the worst place to be in general. Let's see where we can go. The Covetous Urge is very strong. So far we only have the one green card. We could stay with green. The Tree Folk is not bad. The Foreboding Fruit is also okay. I'm actually kind of liking the Covetous Urge right here. Two good nights we passed, that's true. Of course, we had no way of knowing that this veteran was going to show up. I'm going to go with the Urge. Definitely has a high ceiling, and let's see where we end up. The Clockwork Servant might be okay. The Acolyte, if we want to keep green going, Runaway Together is a fine card in pretty much any blue deck. The Flutterfox, I feel like the Clockwork Servant actually, just to sort of keep us open. Yes, okay. Yeah, that's very similar to the line that my brain was taking as well. Okay, the only black option here, yeah, black blue is a definite possibility. Story and Well are both worth taking. Yep. There's more green here. I'm inclined to go with the Witching Well at this stage, actually. Yeah, I think the Witching Well would be my choice at this point, with an eye towards, as you say, black-blue. Is there anything you like better than the Witching Well? That would be my pick, I think, at this juncture. Aha. Oh, nothing better. Okay. Drawbridge and Funeral. It is hard to cast. If you end up with a controlish kind of a deck, then it seems appropriate. And as you've already pointed out, the format itself tends to be kind of grindy. The Cabin, really, that's a strange pick. Green, we've been mostly ignoring green, although there have been some fine green cards coming along. Nothing. Eh. I'll be honest. If I were by myself, I would probably end up taking the Drawbridge. Maybe even the Festive Funeral. It's not good, but it is some removal. I'll be honest. I'm really not crazy about the Cabin. Decisions. Yeah. I'm gonna go for the Funeral. If it's wrong, then it's wrong. More decent green cards. Okay. Bon appetit. I'll see you upon your return. The Halberd, the Rider. The Knight's good with the Cauldron. Oh, yeah. That's true. Okay. I feel like the Cauldron is unlikely to come back. In fact, Actually, it conceivably could, actually. Mono black, I'm not so sure. Mystic Sanctuary. I'm going to go with the Rider at this juncture. Because I can see this as a mono black thing, and I think Rider. Not crazy about it, though. Black and green, so it's either the Broom or the Roving Keep. Pretty sure we'll be seeing more Roving Keeps before we're done. And there's nothing else here that's even remotely close, so I'm going to go for the Broom. Huh. Wow. I think the cottage at this point, and there's the Roving Keep that we were promised. I'd actually rather take the cabin than the Roving Keep because, as I've said, we're going to see more. Memory theft. You've kind of talked me into memory theft as a thing before, so I'm willing to take that here. Mantle seems very unlikely, as does the ritual. Oh my. Some good white cards. We've been past a lot of white cards. I'm wondering if we should just pivot at this point, because our blue possibilities are poor, as are black. This is really strong. The Archon's not going to come around. I think we can both agree. Black and white, yeah. Yeah. I think we have to take this. I mean, it's just so strong. Yeah. So black and white, maybe? Blue and white? No, the only... Yeah, okay. So... Yeah, there's a Dragonfire. Whatever. Some good blue cards now. Boy, this is tough. This would be fine for... Ooh, good idea. So... Alright, let's put the black cards together. Okay, so yeah, I'm not sure how to classify this. What I will do is I'll go like... no, it doesn't matter. Ah! Alright, there we go. That's fine. Alright, so we have black. Nothing amazing in black. Actually, really only two cards that I particularly like. The other two are not very interesting. Green is so-so. One crazy white card. Maybe a heraldic banner, actually. This is really tough. The sprite would be good if we knew we were going into blue. We could stay with black-blue. Splashing this is going to be impossible. Not impossible, but it's very hard. The Trail of Clums. Yeah, there is that. I'm willing to go with that. They're all difficult choices no matter how you slice it. Card draw, this thing, some white removal. We could stick with black and white. Trapped in the Tower is nice. Why is... Oh, No, wait a minute. Why is it counterproductive to the giant? So I'm not. Okay, I mean, I'm guessing maybe you're referring to the fact that we might trap something and then destroy it again. Right. It's like redundant almost. Okay. Um, another alternative number of knights. Well, we could try to move towards black. Boy, I would really like to know which lane we're in because we're really kind of all over the place here. Now, the alternative is to make sure to only use the trapped in the tower on a giant. That's another possibility. Yeah, that makes sense because I'm going to move this over to our white pile. Trainer, oh, that's interesting. We have white cards, we have green cards. The princess, the ritual, forever young. The spider's fine. Do we have any adventure? The only adventure so far we have are in black. Boy, this is a tough draft for me. We could obviously this can be splashed. I'm willing to try that, but again, I really wish I really wish that we had a lane. This is a very solid green card. I'm kind of liking that. Yeah, I think the paladin is probably what we want. Right. I'm just now seeing your comments on the paladin. Black green. All right. We could settle into black green. Yeah, it's really true. This is tough. This would help with our adventure. This is more solid in our color pair. Yes, indeed. Um, hello, D.E. Shapiro. You're in the middle of a very weird draft here. These two would have synergy, but we're not quite there yet. I'm willing to take the Deathless Knight, I think. Okay, glad to hear it. I knew what you meant. Try to splash the giant with in green black. You need two. We would need a lot. We would need either a lot of planes, which is very tough, or we would need at least a couple of acolytes and um, eggs. Yeah, right. The roseborn acolyte, whatever it is. I think we're good on the Deathless Knight here. In blue green, yeah, that would be very funny. Mantle, the Paladin, Legion. I think the Legion is what we want here. The Scry is going to be necessary for things to happen, and and being able to adamant this as a 4/3 is by no means a sure thing. Hey Misaki, you're in time to see an all over the place kind of drafting experience here. I have to tell you, when I draft in real life, it seems so much more straightforward. Okay, well, whatever temp you can give us, we are grateful for. I think Lost Legion is what we want. And to Five's comment, all I can say is don't believe everything you hear. Ugh. Food, so giant skewer, okay. I think the giant skewer is what is one. Green with what? We actually started more solidly in black. I actually like the giant skewer a little bit better here. If we're in black green, then the food synergies, of course, will be good for us, and it can help to recur this guy. Exactly. Having said that, it's not like we have so much. There's another festive funeral. And that's true. Also, the 12 crumbs. Thank you. Yeah, I think so. Here, either the paladin or the dummy. I think I like the dummy a little bit better, actually. Really? You like the paladin better? It is a 3/2 menace. Oh, you are so smart. I like it. Thank you. That's assuming we end up playing white, but that's okay. The appetite, another legion or an appetite. This is an okay. Yeah, I'm inclined to agree with that. But let's see where we're at by the end of pack 2. I'm going to put this gold card with that gold card. Do we like a second Lost Legion, or do we like an appetite? The appetite, of course, will be better with the little bit of food synergy that we have so far. Oh, yeah, this should also go over here. Yeah, that was what I was thinking. I think Forever Young is what we want. Sure, Lash of Thorns, why not? Barrow Witches. Oh, Rankle is nice. Plus we have a Savvy Hunter. I wouldn't mind having both of them, too bad. I think it has to be Rankle. Yeah. Right. As I said, I'd love to take them both. So instead of that, we'll take Fell the Pheasant, as a compromise. I guess there's an outside chance that the Savvy Hunter will come around again. I'm sure I'm wishing on a star there. The Rankle will certainly not come back. Right. Yes, indeed. All right, so we have a Tempting Witch. We have an egg. We have another out muscle. More good choices. Um, and we'll curve and creatures. Okay, so let's go to here, and let's see if it will go back to, yeah, okay. No, it didn't. Okay, so our curve. All right, so 1, 1, 1, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, Yes, I have other stuff there. Yeah, I'm going to put these white cards into the sideboard. Here's 3. Here's a 3. I conceivably we might splash the Wandermare, but you know, I think it's not looking very likely. 4, 5, 5, 5, 5, 3. Okay, so here's our curve so far. I left the, you know, I'm going to take the Wandermare out right now. It's a 3/3 for 3, but I'm not going to splash white just for a center courser. How many? The Sorcerer's Broom. Yeah, okay, if we have some food going on. Blah. Appetite, theft, servant. Okay. All right, so this is what we have so far. I haven't counted them, but I'm going to take the 12 as a beanstalk out for now, because without the board wipe, it's kind of pointless. Yeah, I'm fine with that. Another Wandermare. How about that? Bacon to a pie. I'm pretty sure we want that. The spinning wheel wouldn't be bad. Yeah. Okay, we have a Reaper, which is okay. Another fruit. Another Paladin. What do we like better, the Reaper or the egg for that matter? So I'm sorry. Reminds me. I know you mentioned it, but I'm not. But I'm fuzzy on the details. So reminds me of what you had in mind. I will tell you now. I will be hard pressed to take any time to myself on Christmas Day, because as fate would have it, that is my wedding anniversary. And just to give you an idea of how grizzled this mage really is, this will be our 40th anniversary. And yes, that's 40 years. Cool. So, as I say, my taking time out in the middle of that day to do some magic playing uh, could mean that I don't see my 41st anniversary, and I am not prepared to risk that. Okay, so the two cards that I'm seeing here. Right, right. Okay, yes, I do remember now. That would be awesome. Um, is there a date near Christmas that might work for you? Because, like, maybe Christmas Eve or something like that. Yeah, let's see, the 28th, maybe the night of the 28th or something? Possibly. And again, we have the golden egg here, but as I think you were pointing out, we do need creatures. The egg, the noble, and the fruit. We already have one for. Do we have a foreboding fruit? No, we passed it up before. I'm okay with the Reaper. Uh, denied. Okay, let me scroll through this chat. Maybe I missed something. Blah, blah, blah. No. Okay. Um, See, this is a 7, but this triggers on the 4th turn. Yeah, I wasn't quite sure either. I'll try the Reaper. I'm fine with that. Ooh, a Fierce Witch Stalker. More food, solid creature. I'm pretty sure that's what we're going to want. Yeah, I'm just making sure that I'm seeing everything else that's in here. Oh, I see. Okay. So, yeah, I think Witch Stalker is a pretty easy pick right here. The Cauldron Familiar would be great if we had the Witch's Oven. It might be okay anyway. Spider for Curve. That's not bad. I'm fine with that. Perfectly solid card. The Tracker, I don't think. Here's our Rosethorn Acolyte. I'm liking the Acolyte. Do we like it better or the Lost Legion? I actually yeah, okay. It is easier to cast. Good call. Good call. We don't really have any huge creatures to ramp into, but we do have a bunch of things in 4 and 5. So yes. Sounds good. Night, Tides, another Collector. The 4/5 flyer. Yes, of course you're right. I'm liking the Swordmaster here. The Weapon Rack. Tell me, this seems much more straightforward to me. The Swordmaster seems more straightforward to me. Tell me why you like the Weapon Rack. Tell me why you like the Weapon Rack. Beef up creatures, sure. But it's slow and it does take up an entire card. How many creatures? Have only 3/2 drops. How many creatures have? And it does work and play well with the Gingerbrute. That's true. We have the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 creatures. Hello, Joe. How you doing? There was a card in here. The Barrow Witches. I'm going to take that out for now. You will play 0 this set. Oh, play 0 Weckman Rex. 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're not going to see that again, at least not out of this pack. The Swordmaster in this deck is really just a Child of Night, because I don't think we have any Night synergies. Well, very few. A couple. The alternative is to do this, but I definitely like the Swordmaster better than the Squire for this deck. I am going to literally flip a coin. If I had a coin, I don't have a coin. I literally do not have a coin. How am I supposed to flip a coin with no coins? All right, so we have one person who hates the weapon rack, another person who likes it. eye collectors, a Google coin flip. I don't know how to do that. Let's go here and see what we can do. Ah, there it is. Okay, so let's take a look. So heads, I will take the sword master. Tails, the weapon rack. So it is heads. Heads wins. We are going to take the sword master. If we lose because we're missing a weapon rack, then 5 can have a big laugh at our expense. Another barrel witches. Fell the pheasant. I guess we could main deck a Fell the Pheasant and hope that we see flyers, and we'll get. I mean, we already have 1 barrel witches. I can't imagine playing 2 of them. And there's nothing here for the collection. Yeah, let's just take Fell the Pheasant. Another Ginger Brute. The Tempting Witch is okay, I think, for our deck. Yeah. Here's another Stupid Beanstalk. Scarecrow. All of this is not good, so we already have 1 Tall's Beanstalk. I guess it's the Scarecrow. Foreboding Fruit, did we? We have none, so here's our first. Here's the Eye Collector. I'd rather take the Rally for my collection. And another Pheasant Faller. Okay, another wacky deck. Okay, what are we getting rid of? Lash of Thorns I'm pulling out for now. The Signpost Scarecrow is coming out for now. Memory Theft coming out. Memory Theft. Where are the falls? Both of the Fell the Pheasant? Yeah, that's fine. Scarecrow came out. Festive Funeral. Yeah, we have very little removal. We have 1 bacon, 2 of the pie, and 2 out muscles. Okay, that's not terrible. Jason, for the Eye Collector, I think that I are really underlooked as a card, aren't powerful cards, but in the right deck they do real well. That is true. Obviously in Blue-Black Mill. Okay. Creatures you mill can be brought back forever young. We could splash the giant. Now, people, don't make me have to stop the car. I'm not going to splash the giant. I have no eggs. I have only the 1 acolyte. I would need like 4 planes. So I am assuming your advice to splash the giant is not entirely serious. And we're going to pull another card out of this deck. We have 16 creatures, which is okay. How much do we have in the way of food synergy? Sort of here. Oh no, this definitely. Forever Young is fine. Insatiable Appetite. We have no 6 drops, but we do have this Reaper at the 7 spot. And we do have the Acolyte. Conceivably, we could drop a land. Pulled off close to 3 wins and 11 caves. Return of the Wild Speaker. You believe you can splash a giant off of 1 bats. All right. So if we follow Five's advice with the giant splash, how many planes would we need? I do like the Legion for the scrying. Missing a slipper? Okay. Creature count is now 15, I think. Yes. I guess I could add the signpost if we really want to make the white splash, but that is... It would end up costing us 6 to destroy all the non-giants, and then 8 to cast the creature. Oh, go ahead with the jokes. I don't mind. If we can't laugh at ourselves, then what's the point? Thanks, Miss Arky. I hope to see you later. Well, anyway, here's a 40-card deck. We still have that Bognaughty, right? Where is that guy? Here he is. If we add the memory theft, what do we drop? Conceivably, we could drop a land, because we're essentially topping out at 5 with the exception of this Reaper. Is the... Oh, right, the Cardboard Live doesn't seem to work in this at this point of the draft. Okay. So I've increased the resolution for you, not exactly. When you want me to scroll forward, just type in scroll. Oh, unless we're talking about cards to cut. Okay, so here's what we have in the deck. Too bad the Deckmaster overlay doesn't work anymore. Oh, okay. About that broom, it does fit into the deck's food synergies. But would we... And it is a side effect to the food sacking. How many ways of creating foods? Okay, so we have the 1 food already as a card. For creating foods, we have this guy. So the skewer. The witch creates 1. Possibly the foreboding fruit if we can add an int. This witch stalker. I'm checking. The bacon to a pie also creates. Okay, so we have 4 things that create a food and the skewer, and one of them is conditional. Yeah, exactly. That's a good way of putting it. So I certainly don't expect to be making, a whole legion of these sorcerer's brooms. But if we can get that to go off once, then you've gotten an advantage. My big concern with it is that the incidental value you get here is kind of expensive with 3 mana, where something like the Trail of Crumbs is only 1. Broom with the yeah. All right. So what happens if we cut the broom? And here we have a possible deck that we might try. Whoops. Why does it do that? Uh, uh, Sorry, I'm just fixing something on my monitor because it went zoom zoom for no reason. Ugh. All right. Less 2s. So we have these 3 as 2-drop creatures. Sorry, let me just reset this thing. All right, well, if you're going to take out 2 drops in favor of some of this other stuff, what did you have in mind? I'm willing to hear your thoughts. Okay, so unless I'm misunderstanding your comment, you're suggesting dropping some of these 2 drops in favor of something else, but I don't know what else you might have in mind in favor of these guys. Okay, so then I think we have. Oh, okay, got you. All right, let's give the thing a try. Oh, I'm sorry. Before we do that, let me make sure that our land distribution is what we want it to be. So we have slightly more green need than black. Uh, we have, well, we all know we can't please everybody. Screenshot, you got it. Now I'll do a screenshot. I already took it, and I can turn it into a usable image a little bit later. So the software is telling us that we have more black than green. So we have 9 and 8. Yeah, I think we are ready to try a game. Jabizzle 13. Oh boy. I guess we have to keep. Not great, not terrible. I think this is a keeper. If you disagree, say so now. Yeah. If we can draw another swamp, then we can add him into that guy, and that's okay. Here we are going to play the Rider. Because I thought I was going to be playing the Giant Skewer on turn 2. So I wanted to start with all swamps on the hopes of getting the Servant first. I don't know why that's a trick question. So are we more likely to draw into black stuff or green stuff? We have slightly more green. So we have more forests, right? Yeah. So let's do this. Interesting. I could brute and attack, and then do nothing. I may brute, but I have to do something because I'm running out of time. Alright. So let's do that. Let's play the Skewer. Right, equip and... yes, of course. And he has his own Rider. Cool. That's exactly what we're going to do, and we'll be able to add him on the following turn. Okay, well played, my friend. Black-green versus black-green. I think I'm okay trading Rider for Rider. It helps us to get ahead on the race. Yeah. Or to stay ahead. I'm gonna adamant him and see what we draw. Okay, so ooh, I need another forest. Yep. Yep. I'm not seeing a better idea. And Smashing Face is how one wins games. If he's having trouble with his land drops, obviously that'll help us. That's a good one to bake. What do you think? Trade? I'm okay with trading, I think. Alright. We can always bake. That's true, but I can only swing in for 3. Or more. Why? Well, you wanted me to, Oh, okay. Okay. I'll accept that as a punt. Not a huge one, but, it could be significant. Okay. I am open to suggestion. I could do a discard, actually, and get rid of the castle. Yeah. You're right. Alright, so Far's coming out next. That's true. You are so good. And he is stuck on 3 lands, so obviously he has Yep. Ooh. Alright. He does not have indestructible. Does he have indestructible? Yeah, he does. So we're going to take 5, I guess. Yeah, let's just keep swinging. One, two, three. So I can either play the bake. Yeah. Oh, I passed the turn before I saw your comment. Damn. Alright, I'm gonna have to chump. Yeah. Go ahead. Type it in again. You know what I'm talking about. Oh, hi Yelox. I'm sorry, I didn't see you're chiming in before. Good to see you. Interesting. Yeah, I hear that. I think we continue. We keep up bacon to a pie. Yeah. Boy, this Ginger Brute has been doing just a yeoman's job in this game. He did? Oh, he did. Ah. Yes, thank you, Yelox. Thank you. So we're not going to attack, and I think we're going to whack him. I could do it right now. Okay, so I'm in the choose attackers. Interesting. How do I do that? I forgot how to do that. Control Shift. So, okay. So I'm on hold full control. Now click one attacker. Okay, I did. I mean, he's already clicked. So one attacker, and now bake into a pie. Okay, thank you, my friends. And I'm going to resolve it. Okay, good. Okay. Seems fair, I guess. And I have nothing else to do on my turn. I could equip a creature. No, I can't sacrifice it. It has to be untapped. No, unfair. It has to be untapped in order to sack it. I'm gonna just end the turn because I'm out of time. Unfair. That was not a punt. I kept thinking that I would love to be able to sack him if I need to. Check it out. I was thinking of that, but I had run out of time because of all this chat. Ooh, just what I needed. That's okay. What's worth equip? This gives +2/+1, so a 3/6 blocker. Yeah. Yeah, really. The spider, I guess. I don't think it much matters. I need my Bog Naughty to finish out this game. Azakama? That if he did, that would really take me by surprise. Oh! He has a better removal pack sweep than I do. It's not what I needed. In another universe, my friend. So let's equip. I guess we like the Acolyte better. I don't know. So there we go. That's not what I want. I'm trying to. Yeah. and no good attacks. No good attacks. Although I guess I could trade those two and get a food. Have you seen that highlight that I posted a few months ago? I kind of did that during one turn. I took one piece of equipment and on my main phase I equipped it to a whole bunch of different creatures. Take 4 or chump. I'm tempted to chump. I'll get some food out of the bargain. Yeah. Not crazy about it, though. He may still get that stupid thing back a bunch of times. Yeah, where exactly? Good call. Out muscle is interesting. This is a sorcery. Yeah. It doesn't help a whole lot, though. Get rid of his knight. Yep. Sounds good. The drawback to that. Oh, it's still indestructible. Cool. Yes. Yes. I did remember. I actually did remember. Now, how do I push through the last 2 damage? Yeah, that would be great. Would have been interesting to splash red for a card that's not even... Oh, really? Oh, really? Not nice. Oh, yeah. Order of Midnight would be very cool right now. Oh, boy. Yeah. Okay. Fruit of the... Yeah, we do. And I can sack... 1, 2, 3. I can sack 3 if I need to. The re-equipping would have been smart. I would consider that a punt, actually. Trouble is, it's buried down here, so I couldn't see it clearly, and I do tend to forget things, as you have seen many times. Oh, does he have a trip? I'm going to sack some creatures here. Some food, rather. No, let's wait until... So he can make this a 3. Well, so now, yes, the question is, do I block or not? Do I block the squire or not? Well, if he has an insatiable appetite, that's the end of the Witch Stalker. So I'm not going to block. Right. One, two. Okay. Right. And where is ours? How many of these do you think I should sack? All of them? I'm going to do one more. Yeah, I was going to leave one exactly right. Ooh, that's interesting. So he can deal me 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So I need to keep a blocker back. Damn. So let's equip. I am going to do that. Auto pay is fine. Yep. 11 trample. Oh, yes. Yeah. I've said it before. I'm going to continue saying it. It is great having a team. Don't be embarrassed. I don't think it much matters. Let's see. 11. Yeah. So where does it ask me to sack the food? So after you pay, so we pay. Okay, so I'm paying. There we go. Yes, okay. Okay. Okay, I just wanted to make sure that I didn't completely punt that one away. Okay, so we pulled that game out. That victory really belongs to you guys. Definitely goes to you guys. Newcomers, you want to take a quick look at the deck? If not, we move on to game 2. Okay. Yelox is a valued member of the community. He deserves a look. Here's what we've got. And do we have any bombs? Of course not. We had a bomb in white, but we couldn't. We really just couldn't make white work. It's yeah. I think all of you have huge value. Rankle is. Do you consider Rankle a bomb? It's bomby. I mean, it's a great card for sure. I wouldn't mind some balmy weather, but it is winter here. Yeah, absolutely. Okay. Any comments? Okay. Oh yeah, by winning any game at all, we've already done better than Monday. Monday was such a blowout. It was just embarrassing. Interesting. I guess keep. We don't start until turn 3. Yeah. We could use this as a card draw. It's strange. It looks like a mono black deck. I'm going to keep playing swamps in case we draw the servant. I'm not gonna cantrip. I don't see that we need to just yet. Not at all. So do we like the fruit better or the tempting witch better? Because the tempting witch at least is a conceivable threat. Yeah. Yeah, I agree. Spider? Alright. And a halberd. Interesting. We could do the Deathless Knight. We could bake. We could Insatiable Appetite. You like the Foreboding Fruit? Why not? All true. I could do the Deathless Knight, or I could do Rankle. I actually like Rankle a little better, I think. I'm going to go with the Deathless Knight and attack with just 1. Oh boy, Cauldron's Familiar coming your way. So the halberd costs 5 to equip, right? So at this point I could attack and follow up with the whip, or I could do Rankle. Discard to Rankle, and I would get rid of... No, I like keeping the forest because I was thinking actually of the Fierce Witch Stalker and the Appetite. We'll attack him for 7. Oh, and I would have to sacrifice the witch. Interesting. I think we can insatiable appetite that. Oh, that's perfect. Yes. Right, and that way we all sacrifice. We auto pay. So right now it becomes so it's a 3/3. So that's 7 7/5. I do not need, so it's a 7/5. I do not need to sack it. Right, I was just doing my my feeble math. Okay, and I would say lose a life and draw a card. So I'm going to do the creature sacrifice. We would have to do our sacking. No? Okay. Okay. Misunderstood your comments. Luckily, we can get it back and do it again. Why not? Oh, I could bake into a pie. I could bake into a pie and then attack. Then he sacrifices it. So we could bring out our Witch Stalker. Trail of Crumbs. And we pass the turn. Yeah. So this costs 2. This is 1 of any color, so what is it? I guess the Swordmaster. I would have liked the outmuscle. It is free. So that's 5, 6. So I could do the bacon to a pie on his thing and send in the rankle. Yeah. That is fine. He has a bunch of foods that he can sack to gain life. Yeah, I like it. Next to combat, let's play this guy. Let's attack with everybody. No, let's just attack with our big guys. See if he's got a trick. So what's he getting back? Ooh, fell the pheasant. Boy, he really does want it back. Yes, thank you. So loses a life, draws a card. Oh no, discard a card. Yes, well, it doesn't matter now. I'm going to just send in the knight because he can do more damage with these things. In fact, we should be able... Oh no, he has a bunch that he can sack. So we need to pummel him as relentlessly as we can. Yeah. Boy, he has 6 more. That's 18 life. Good lord. Snips. Right. I think while we have the strong board is sort of the key. That's not bad. Let's swing in first. Do you think let's swing in first, just in case. Oh, I only have the one trick. Oh, yes. For this guy. You're right. I will. That's interesting. That's interesting. Alright. Strange. I felt like his Deathless Knight would have come back a million times. Interesting card to get. Look at that. Sacked food to the witch. Pay for the trail. Sack food, pay for the trail, so that it would have been 4 for each activation. Yeah. So what sort of your work schedule seems kind of liberal, Misaki. In truth, there was 2 lands in hand. 3 for the clockwork, 3 for the trail. Got it. And we had good hands to start, but not anymore. I feel like I need to mulligan. Always feels bad to mulligan on the play. All right, 1 more land, and we can get him going. So, yeah, and we're gonna get rid of the spider. I think the spider has to go to the bottom. Yeah, I like the Acolyte better because if I can get just 1 land, then it'll make other stuff happen. Doesn't matter which one. Ooh, good for him. I could draw a card. Yeah, I think so. Okay, that's better. No good attacks, and we're done. Yeah, well, you never know. Let's get our Acolyte going, I think. Fruit next turn, I am thinking of that, but it depends on what we draw. And what he plays. That's bad. I think we have to keep the pie. Or we keep the fruit and replace the ones that we're losing. Attack with the Acolyte or leave it up for land? Yeah. The Rider for sure. given there's nothing else to do anyway. Gingerbrute. Spam our cat? And that goes back to a comment that you made like a week or two ago. So that makes sense. Oh boy. Alright, that's a good one to bake. Maybe not. Ooh. Really need that extra land. I think I have to pass the turn. Oh, yeah. Well, I'm not going to get it. I'll get in for 4. If I could draw a land, then this paladin will be a nice thing to put onto the board. Why? That's interesting. During his turn, click 2 or 3 times on our cat? That makes no sense. Oh. Ugh. My. Sure, why not? You guys, you know I'm easily confused. Why do you do this to me? Really? Sure, let's offer to trade. Okay. So all attack. 3 attackers. I think I like the forest better. Yep. Good play. I'm pretty sure I would not have seen that line. Yeah. And we're done. No, that's not cool. If I draw another forest, we could adamant this guy, which would be nice. Or we could play that. Whoa. So I could, yeah, I'm obviously going to play it. I can make the ginger root unblockable. And then sack. Interesting. No. Sack the Echo? Really? Interesting. Choice. Draw a card. Yeah, I think so. Sacrifice a creature. Okay. Right. Huh. I do keep losing those to the pies, don't I? Golden egg. Yes, I could have. I was thinking of it, then I got distracted, and then I didn't do it. Anything worth doing here? I could get. Ah. Okay. That's... Oh, I know. Alright. Damn, I should have played the Swamp last turn. Jeez Louise. Alright, let's send him in. But not only that, I can bring back the Rankle. If he has no removal, then we should be able to win on the next turn. Oh no, he can gain life with 1, 2, his 3 foods. You're right. Okay. So we play this. Let's take Rankle back. Oh, right. Good thinking. It'll cost 3. Yes, you guys are just brilliant. And we need to keep 2 black open. Okay, 1. And we will pressure him as much as we can, especially since we could sack creatures. I actually don't mind. Draw a card. What do you think of forcing him to sack his Witch Stalker? I'd have to lose my Ginger Brute. I'm kind of liking it. Okay. Your reasoning sounds logical. Ooh, Skewer is nice. One, two, three, four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's true, but he has 1, 2 foods. Ugh. Interesting. Alright, that works out well for him. Luckily we can... sure. I'll take 5. Alright, so we're going to equip him. We'll make him unblockable. Wait a minute. He has to block, otherwise he'll die. I can't do anything else with my mana anyway. No, that's not true. If he comes up with a trick... do I need to make my Brute unblockable? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. This has to be my last game, guys. As usual, schedule is screaming at me. I have to leave here in about 8 minutes. Okay. Right, yes, it's Heraldic Banner. And that ends our turn. And he has 3 cards in his hand plus this stupid guy. Ooh, that's interesting. He has 3 foods. I will answer any question that I can. If the Rankle sacrifices the brute, I would think so. I haven't seen that happening, but that does make sense, at least to me. End of turn, I have nothing. Okay, so I just as soon empty my hand and then do all this stuff. Yeah, I'm going to empty my hand and then make him discard. I'm going to make him unblockable. And let's attack with everybody that we can. Although if he has, well, if I do the discard and he has removal, then I will lose. Okay, so we could sack a creature. Certainly we're going to discard. Certainly we're going to draw. And I think we should do a sack also. Thought that was going to trigger it. That's nice. Oh, I forgot about that damn thing. Oh boy, I forgot about all that. Yes, I do have a food. I did that because I was afraid of a possible crackback. What I that's okay. He has still the 1 food. I like the Witch Stalker because of the trample, and it also can what's the word? It can battle with this guy more effectively. have to finish. I'm also feeling additional pressure because I really need to be finished with this game because I have to leave in like 2 minutes. Yeah, I was thinking the very same thing, Yelix. What have we got? What have we got in our graveyard that we can bring back? We have Marrowleaf Rider, which is interesting. We have the Paladin. So what do we like better? The Servant? The Servant or the Order? Actually, the Order's not bad. I feel like the Order is better. It's kind of like a 2-for-1. How many lands have I got? 8. I'm gonna go with that. And now Melakodian is deciding what he wants to do. Or what they want to do. I need to come up with a better third-party singular. I could bring it back a Ginger Brute, actually, and kill him. Is there anything that he can do about that? He can sack a creature and do a food, but if he sacks a creature, that's fine with me. I think Ginger Brute. It's either the Ginger Brute or they're all fine. I like the Ginger Brute, I think. Okay, Ginger Brute it is. Doesn't much matter. Make him unblockable. Do I swing with everybody? I think I need to swing with everybody. Yes or no? He has nothing left to unless he sacks a creature. I think it has to be. What did he get? He got my Reaper. That was pretty good for him. But now he can't sack any foods. Oh yeah, he can because he still has the banner. He may win because I have no blockers. Oh, but he can't crack. Okay. So let's discard a card. We're not. We're each going to lose a life and draw a card. Do I have any knights out? No. And that's that. Okay. Not so bad. I'm about 5 minutes behind schedule. Okay. Did my restream stopped working? No wonder I didn't see. My restream has stopped. Ugh. There are a whole bunch of chats here I didn't even see. My gosh. Oh boy. This restream chat is just not working. The last one that I saw was 5 saying, "Oh yeah, yeah." Holy moly. Okay, I am so sorry, my friends. My restream stopped working. I'm gonna have to send a message to the developer. I didn't see any of your chats. Okay. All right. I have to sign off here. I am so sorry about the chat. I feel terrible. I didn't see anything. But I have to stop here. Let me do a quick check to see if there's anybody that I can raid. The answer is no, so I'm going to say thank you so much, my friends. I will continue this draft over the next, maybe late tonight or tomorrow. I look forward to trying again. And yeah, I'm sorry if I'm being a little discombobulated here. Again, you guys are dope, the dope. You know what I mean. I will try to fix the stream. Have a great rest of your day or night, and I look forward to seeing you again on Friday. Take care, my friends. Thank you so much.